Carson and Cynthia. They had the power, then turned on one of their own, and then made a deal with their rivals that went nowhere. Now, their only hope rests in the golden power of veto. Welcome to Celebrity Big Brother.
Previously on Celebrity Big Brother. With a promise to take out their ex-ally Shayna, Carson and Cynthia made a deal with their adversaries Todrick and Misha.
I will put Shayna up. We would just ask that both of you, should you win HOH, would protect both of us.
You guys want to shake on it?
Sure. This deal could keep both Cynthia and myself in the competition.
After Todrick won the veto...
Congratulations, Todrick! You have won the golden power of veto.
And saved the sitcom star...
I'm gonna give the veto to you, Todd.
What?
Yeah.
Carson put up his former friend.
This is still not easy, but I will nominate Shayna.
And it sealed her fate.
By a vote of 4-0, Shayna, you are evicted from the Big Brother house.
With the head of household back on the menu,
Oh my God, that's disgusting.
Todd gulped up his first win of the season.
Todd, you are the new HOH.
The new HOH is here, and I'm ready to turn this house upside down.
And he had the honor of doling out a punishment.
Pick two lucky celebrities to become the Hojito mascots.
My mascot's gonna be Lamar and Todrick.
Okay.
Turning Lamar and Todrick into a human Hojito.
For the next 24 hours, we're gonna be the Hojito and Lime.
Although Carson and Cynthia were the obvious targets,
Pick Carson up. I don't want to throw him and Cynthia. That wouldn't be right.
You don't think so?
The bottom line is, I'm doing what's best for Todd.
Todd wanted to put up a pawn.
You don't mind being a pawn, Lamar?
No.
Now, why would Todd Bridges be saving Cynthia from the block, who he's been fighting with in the past few weeks? Could it be strategy? Trying to secure votes? Should he happen to end up in one of the final two chairs? I'm not sure what's going on.
After Carson and Cynthia learned they weren't both going on the block,
You realize I have to put you up, right?
Yes.
Okay,
I know
but
you're aligned with.
I don't want to put Cynthia up.
That's okay.
I'm gonna put Lamar up.
there was a ray of hope they both could stay.
Cynthia and I were just meant to be in this house together, and this last-minute maneuver might just be the Hail Mary that we need.
At the nomination ceremony,
I have nominated you, Carson, and you, Lamar.
the Emmy winner and the NBA champion hit the block.
There's still some hope because Cynthia could win the veto, pull me down, put someone from the other team up, and all's well.
Tonight, a make or break power of veto will be played. Will it save one of the nominees? And another celebrity will be evicted. Plus, Hollywood star and BB superfan Jerry O'Connell gives insights on the season. All this right now, live on Celebrity Big Brother.
Bottoms up!
Good evening, I'm Julie Chen Moonves. Welcome to Celebrity Big Brother. It has been a week of surprises inside the Big Brother house. First, Todd threw a monkey wrench into Carson and Cynthia's plan by winning head of household. But he gave them a glimmer of hope when he didn't put both of them up on the block. Tonight, everything hinges on who wins the veto. If Cynthia can win it, she will no doubt save Carson, leaving the duo in place to fight another day. So, who will win the golden power of veto, and who will come up short of winning the $250,000 grand prize? We'll find out live tonight. But first, some are trying to save their game, while others are looking to win it.
This nomination ceremony is adjourned.
It's like deja vu around here.
I nominated Carson and Lamar. I nominated Carson because Carson has won an HOH and also a veto. He's a very big threat. He can end up in the top 2. So if I can get Carson out of here, that just makes my chances of winning even higher. And my buddy Lamar, he's a pawn because me, Todrick, Misha, and Lamar are working together. Our plan is to win the veto, keep the nominations the same, and vote Carson out.
Cake?
Yes.
So I've just been nominated for eviction for a 3rd time. Apparently, I'm a terrible house guest. They are all trying to get rid of me. It's getting a little old. But I have the possibility of surviving eviction because should Cynthia win the veto, she could take me down and the 2 of us would then be safe. So all is not lost. We're kind of like in an outlet mall. Like, it's not amazing, but it's still okay.
Todd, it's only the 3rd quarter. I've been a sportsman all my life, and I have a competitive fire that burns deep. So if I can win the veto, then of course I'll take myself down. As long as there's time on the clock, there'll be an opportunity for me to win. Take the knife out of my back, Todd.
Our plan from the very beginning was to pick off the opposition one by one, and now it's down to Carson and Cynthia. I'm sorry, Carson, you're a great guy, but after we win this veto, you're definitely going home.
Let's make the most of our last week together.
Sorry.
Carson being on the block is probably my worst nightmare. I can't even imagine myself in the house without Carson. However, I am very surprised that my face is not up there with Carson. What are they up to?
We don't have cilantro, right?
No, let me confirm that, and let me find rice.
Oh, this is the hardest thing because I like everybody. I want to play fair.
No, and I
don't want to
appreciate
stab
that.
anybody. So,
And Carson appreciates that.
and I was like, oh, it's the worst feeling ever. It's horrible.
I know, he's so amazing.
Yeah, he is. He's a great guy.
That he's, you know.
And but he's good at everything too. That's
I
what really
know.
sucks. I didn't put Cynthia on the block because I figured that I may need Cynthia later on, and I figured if I do her a favor, she can do me a favor later on with the jury vote in case I get there.
We don't have cilantro.
Nope, cilantro's delicious too. But if Carson wins that veto, unfortunately, I'm gonna have to put Cynthia up in his place.
You all right?
Me?
Yeah.
I don't know.
We need to be rejoicing, honey, because the universe worked in our favor. This is a very bittersweet moment. I love Carson, but I'm also happy that he's on the block. This is the 3rd time that Carson's been on the block. I'm hoping that our side can maintain power and get him out of the house. I just hope he doesn't have any more tricks up his sleeve.
We cannot lose the veto. Can't lose it. Let's win.
As they say in the Laker locker room, 18 championships up.
Teamwork makes the dream work. Well, considering all the goings-ons that was happening in here, we made it pretty far.
We sure
Without begging, groveling, campaigning.
Relatively unscathed.
Yeah.
It's a strength and a weakness, but
Yeah.
there's no way I'd rather do it, and I have 0 regrets.
Cynthia and I are really proud that we've played this game with integrity every step of the way. But every step of the way, we've had to fight tooth and nail to stay in here. Luckily, our teeth and nails look great, so what's one more veto win? Come on, Cynthia. Come on!
I'm shocked they didn't figure out the thing to,
I don't know
put
what
the
that
2 of
is.
us up. Are we missing something?
There must be a reason, and I don't know what the reason is. Because this is the clean house part. Like, okay, we know what, everyone understands the assignment, put them both up, boom, knock them both off. I'm trying to figure out the reasoning for this little small blessing that we've gotten, this little sliver of hope, when they just could have put our asses up there.
Yeah.
Right now, we are in the end game. And if I win this veto, I can take my boy Carson down, save myself, and that would force my boy Todd to put someone else on the block, such as, who's left? Misha or Todrick up on the block with Lamar. That means that Carson and I can decide who goes home. It all comes down to winning the veto. Put up, shut up, or pack up.
It's do or die.
Yeah.
Up next, it is time for all 6 house guests to face off for the golden power of veto. Can Carson or Cynthia win this do or die competition? Plus, I'll be joined by film and television star and co-host of The Talk, Jerry O'Connell, who just happens to be one of the biggest Big Brother fans around. Hear what this celebrity has to say about this season. Stay with us. Welcome back to Celebrity Big Brother. With the veto competition at hand, Carson and Cynthia know their Big Brother life is on the line. So, do they have a prayer to stay in the game?
Mother, this song is still relevant today.
Is it sometimes hard for you to, like, believe that your mom's not here?
Well, you know what's really crazy is that when I think about how long she's been gone.
How long has she been gone?
She died in 1992.
Oh my gosh.
I was 12 years old. Well, she got sick in January and she died July 6th.
At what point did you understand that she probably wasn't gonna make it?
I didn't know till the last day we seen her.
You thought there was a chance she was gonna live?
Mm-hmm. Cancer is treacherous. It don't discriminate. I wouldn't wish that pain on my worst enemy. If I had $1 billion, I would put it into cancer research and find out what makes kids die from SIDS. So when I got my son's death certificate, it just says unremarkable.
That seems unimaginable to me. Like, some of the stuff that you've gone through is like...
Tell you, the Lamar Odom documentary is gonna be tough, y'all. It's gonna be hard for people to get through. I think hard times or even tragedy is something that we all have to be prepared for mentally, but it's just, you just don't know when it's gonna come. But God has a different plan for each and every one of us. But we're gonna be put through tests. And I know all the tests that I've been put through, just made me stronger. Hard times just makes you appreciate the smallest little thing. Whether it's a hug or, telling someone that you love them and getting I love you back. It's funny, because I used to always tell, like, the dudes on my team, like, yo, y'all lucky. Y'all get to have y'all moms at the game. You know what I would do to this dude that's standing across from me playing against him if my mom was at the game?
I think that what you've done would, even exceed her expectations.
Maybe, I hope so.
I know so.
So many parts of Lamar Odom's story is so inspiring to me and also puts things into perspective. Some days I'm so frustrated with Lamar that he's not more in the game. And then I have to take a step back and look at his experience in life and realize he's been able to defy every odd that's thrown his way. And the tragic things he's experienced, he's been able to rise up and keep pushing forward.
Just the fact that you were able to defy all these odds and come from nothing and get to where you have gotten and become a legend for what you do is very remarkable. Seems like a word that's not fitting for what you have done. It's really, really inspiring. I don't tell you that enough.
I appreciate that, Todrick.
Lamar, Todrick, please go to the diary room downstairs.
Woo! Let's go, cutie pie.
I've been ready, big boy.
Being tied to Lamar for 24 hours has been brutal. We have had to eat together.
I hate when I go to amusement parks and all that, and the parent be holding a kid on one of these. We had to together. Oh, excuse me, I can't say. We had to urinate next to each other.
We did not go up on the block together.
As much as I love Todrick Hall, I could not wait to get out of this costume.
I keep forgetting that you guys have to do that, and I'm like, what are they
We
doing?
haven't forgotten. Last call for Mojito!
Oh, he loves it.
You love it. Sugar wow. Last call, Mojito.
Last
Lamar, you have to fold up your dress.
I'm gonna miss you, partner.
How cute. These need to be washed.
And I can wear the sparkly shoes I've never worn.
There you go.
So today's mantra is do our best and hope for the best.
Absolutely. Can we do a quick prayer right quick?
Yes, we can.
I am a woman of God and I pray every day. However, I had to call on God a little bit extra today and do a prayer with Carson before the veto competition. Just to get extra coverage, extra favor.
Okay, dear Lord, not our will, your will be done. Let us perform to the best of our abilities. We really would love this victory today. Please put the strength and the knowledge and the memory into my brain for whatever it is that I can do to win this veto to save my brother Carson. But at the end of the day, we are humbled. We are so gracious for this opportunity. So any win is a win for us because you have brought us together. These and other blessings in Jesus' name, amen.
Amen, sister. I was gonna ask for cute hair as well, but it's already happening.
Give Carson cute hair. Oh, but it's going. It's
for
going
both
down.
of us.
Hey, everybody! It's time for the veto competition. Let's get dressed and head to the yard.
Let's go. It's still snowing.
Finally, the other celebrities are here.
I go into the backyard and I see the most beautiful winter wonderland. I said, come on, big brother with the budget. There's pine trees everywhere. And then I see a screen with this like gold man. He is Monwan's arch enemy. It looks like they have been beefing for years. So I'm gonna shut up and I'm gonna listen. What you got to say?
Welcome to the greatest veto competition ever played. Why? Because it's all about me. I used to be the plain old veto medallion, but now that I'm an A-lister, I decided to ditch the BB house and see the world. And if you want to spend more time with me, which I assume you all do, then you need to pay attention to my every move. Here's how it works. In each round, 3 identical objects will appear, and I will go into one of them. Then they'll shuffle around, and you need to keep track of where I am at all times. After they stop, identify which one I'm in. Object A, B, or C. Get it right, and you get a point. The house guest to earn the most points after 7 rounds wins the golden power of veto. Who's ready to play Ego Veto?
Yeah, let's go.
Going to this competition, of course I'd love to win, but I really need Cynthia to win because if that happens, she can take me down and we can both be safe.
If you're on the block, you're in danger. And I don't want to risk going home. I already dedicated weeks away from my children to be here, and I don't want it to be in vain. So if I can win this veto and ensure my safety, that makes me one step closer to the finale.
As HOH this week, my target is Carson. He's just too big of a threat to leave in his house so close to the end of the game. I want to make sure that I win this week so I don't have to put up a replacement nomination, and I don't want to put up Cynthia.
I'm an MMA fighter. I'm used to having to bob and move and weave and keep my eye on the target at all costs. Despite punches being thrown at my face, I've just got to focus on exactly where I need to land my own strike.
Let's start out with round 1. Obviously, I only fly private. Pay attention to which jet I'm in. jet am I in? A, B, or C?
Come on.
I'm so confused even after the first one
Oh my gosh. I have no idea.
that I just choose B for because I don't know what else to do. Houston, we have a problem.
I have no idea.
This competition is crazy.
I was in jet A.
Oh, I got it. Wow.
I got lucky, dude.
Todd and Cynthia, you were both correct.
That is really difficult.
Yay, Cynthia.
Good job, Todd. I totally get it.
And yay, Todd.
I'm a gamer. I'm used to playing games at very fast pace, so I may be pretty good at this Eagle Veto.
Thank you, Jesus. I got the first one. Let's go. Let's keep hope alive. It looks like I could win this thing. Bring it on, Ego Veto.
Okay, round 2. Nothing like a good limo to give me the ego boost I deserve. Pay attention. Which limo am I in? A, B, or C?
Round 2, Ego Veto is hiding in one of the limousines, and I start recalibrating how I'm focusing on this, and I decide I'm not gonna look big picture. I'm gonna literally laser focus in on whatever limousine he gets into, and wherever that limousine goes, my eyeballs are going too.
No idea.
Guessing again.
I'm pretty confident that Ego Veto is hiding in A.
I was in limo A. Todd, Misha, and Todrick all got it right.
Yes, I'm the only one who's got both questions right so far. If I can keep up the momentum, I should be able to hold all the power this week.
All right, let's go for round 3. I'm always on the VIP couch at the club. Pay attention. Which couch am I on? A, B, or C?
My strategy is to look at this like a dance formation. I'm a choreographer in the outside world, and I have to switch formations around all the time, but ultimately, Ego Veto is the star, and I know where the star is always gonna land up, darling.
I was on couch C. Todd, Misha, Todrick, and Cynthia got it right. Todd is still in the lead.
I am a competitor at heart. Of course I want to win. My strategy is working. Todd still has one up on me, but I'm coming for you, Todd.
I'm terrible at this. Come on, Cynthia.
I'm trying.
Round 4. Ready your yacht? Here I go. Pay attention. Which yacht am I in? A, B, or C?
They start spinning around and they're going crazy and they're going up and down, and there's so many places to hide on a yacht. I watch Below Deck.
I was in yacht B. Misha and Todrick got it right.
You got it, Todrick?
Yes, go.
This competition is impossible, man. I mean, I've played 3-card Monte in the streets of Manhattan, but it's nothing like this.
I think maybe I killed too many brain cells when I was younger.
Well, I think I killed more there, buddy.
This is not going well.
Round 5. Hey, don't be jelly of my new heli. Just keep track of me. Which helicopter am I in? A, B, or C?
Oh, come on.
I mean,
I don't remember if I was following one of the 3 helicopters or the 2 that came. Did Ego Veto leave? Is this a trick question? I have no idea what to do.
Guys,
That was hard.
quiet, please. Helps the rest of us focus.
I have no idea.
I blinked.
The one Zen flew away.
I was in helicopter C.
Yay!
Carson, Misha, Todrick, and Cynthia all got it right.
So basically at this point, I have 1 point, but Cynthia has 3, so she could still win. I'm also hoping that maybe there's like a zombie apocalypse and we'll have to start over. One can dream.
You're still in it, Cynthia.
Thank you. I'm trying.
This is you, Todd.
Yeah. All right, spaceships. This one is definitely for me. There's no way I can miss it. If Shatner went up, you know I can go up.
The pressure is on, but I'm only 1 point behind Todrick and Misha. So I need to get this round right. I can still pull it out and win this veto.
Round 6. Only the biggest stars get to go to space. Pay attention to where I go. Which spaceship am I in? A, B, or C?
Come on.
Lamar, if you could refrain from commenting during it would help me stay focused.
Lamar, please stop talking. I am like doing everything that I can to focus, and even the smallest distraction is completely throwing another wrench in an already complicated puzzle. Lamar, I love you, but shh.
No worries.
The pressure is on, and this is the hardest comp that I have done. But I'm still in the game. I can still pull it out and win this veto.
I was in Spaceship A.
Got it. Got it.
Woo! Todd, Misha, and Todrick all got it right.
I get it wrong. I let Carson down. I let myself down. I'm really disappointed that I was not able to win the veto. It was the one that I really needed to win. So now Carson and I have to try to figure out what the next play is. Carson and Cynthia are down for the count. Now it's down to the final round. My side of the house has basically already won this comp, so all we gotta do is bring that win home, baby. This couldn't be a better situation for us. Or worse one for Carson.
It's down to myself, Misha, and Todrick. If they get this next one wrong and I get it right, I can force a tie and try to win this thing.
Round 7. My model friends always keep me close by. Pay close attention. Which purse am I in? A, B, or C?
Is there a D in this category?
I was in purse A.
Yes. Got it.
That means Misha wins the golden power of veto.
What?
I don't know how you did that.
Woo! Look at that! Oh my gosh, you see that? I wouldn't mind adding this to my trophy wall. I think gold really is my color. My plan for this week is unfolding perfectly. I couldn't be more elated with how everything's working out. I don't want to change the nominations because this has been a long time coming, and Carson is right where I want him to be. It's finally time to send him home.
Misha is announced the winner, and I have to do a fake smile like a beauty pageant person when they don't win. And like, oh my God, I'm so happy for you. You did great. Wow, you're amazing. So things aren't looking good. However, I am not yet ready to throw in the high quality Pima cotton towel. Oh no.
Congratulations. Thank you. That was hard.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Up next, Carson and Cynthia have come up short, but a glimmer of hope shines in the Big Brother house. Then it's time to send another celebrity home. Who will be evicted and who will make it to the final 5? Stay with us. Welcome back to Celebrity Big Brother. Misha may have won the veto, but could a bigger target be emerging?
Woo!
Okay.
Right.
Congrats, love.
Oh my gosh.
That was
It's good to win a veto. I haven't done that yet.
know.
I'm excited that I won the golden power veto because Carson has slipped through my fingers before. But this time, Cupcake should have a clean takedown.
That helicopter got me though. When it
Oh, the
switched,
helicopters were the
it was the
worst.
cruise ship is the one I missed. Misha won the veto. I know she'll leave my nominations the same, so it's not looking good for Carson. Carson is a wonderful guy, but he's a huge threat. So if he stays around longer than this week, it'll be one of us on the block going home.
That was
hard.
So hard.
That was harder than I
Like-
expected it to be honest.
Yeah.
Impossible.
You know, not winning the veto is not fun. And Cynthia didn't win either, so we're in a bit of hot water. We could talk to Misha about using the veto to take me down, but that's not gonna happen. Like, I'm not gonna talk to her, and she's also not gonna do it.
I didn't win the veto, which means I'm still on the block. It's not ideal, but as long as I'm up there next to Carson, I should be able to survive eviction. I don't know why it was tougher today.
Today was?
Yeah,
It's a very long day, and you're on the block,
yeah.
and they're probably gonna get rid of me, which they've been trying to,
Yeah.
and I've just been fighting my little way up to the top all
Yes,
the
you
time.
have.
But here's my advice to you. If they get rid of me, you should team up with Cynthia immediately,
Yeah.
and then you can do what you need to do.
Yep.
But I don't think you'll be safe alone.
Yeah.
Now, I really want to help keep my girl Cynthia in the game as long as possible. And although Lamar's probably not an expert on gameplay, there is strength in numbers. So why not have him team up with Cynthia and they can both further their games?
Just my 2 cents.
I get it. I hear what Carson is saying. I really, really enjoy Cynthia Bailey's company and would like to be her friend for a long time. But I don't know right now if I want to team up with Cynthia just to turn around and cut her going into the finale.
My parting words of wisdom.
I can't believe how good you were at that time, though. You were getting them too. I was like, dang
I
it.
was right there, but I the one that got me when it dropped down too many, I was like, oh my God, then I lost it.
No, Lamar, it almost cost me that one and another one. Because, like, when I heard him, I was like, it was so distracting to me. I'm like, stop it. Shut up.
I don't know how you deal with that.
He clearly has a bit of a disdain for authority.
He's pissed, I'm sure. He does not like to lose.
But as much as I love Lamar, he does sometimes walk around this house expecting everybody to kind of like cater and do for him. I was like, you're being a butthead. Like, you're being disrespectful.
We're toast.
But not to have hope or anything, but there's some very interesting developments going on the other side.
Oh, really?
I think Misha's really irritated with Lamar because he kept like talking while she was trying to concentrate. And like, she doesn't seem like she was saying something about his attitude. And if you notice, Lamar didn't eat with us. If you notice, he got his food, but he didn't eat at the table with us. I don't think she is feeling that. So, I don't know what that means.
It would be very interesting if she was not feeling it enough to leave me alone.
I wasn't going to talk to Misha anyway, but now this little kerfuffle with Lamar could be to my advantage. That's French for advantage.
Let those chips fall where they may.
Who knows? This could help my chances at saving myself this week. We'll just have to wait and see.
It's going to be very interesting to see what she decides, or she and Todd decide to do.
If she's down on Lamar, maybe that's good for us.
Up next, twice Carson has been saved from the block. For him, a third time would be a charm. Stay with us. Welcome back to Celebrity Big Brother. Carson and Cynthia may see the writing on the wall, but they won't go down without a fight.
There was a great bar in New York City called Champs.
I remember Champs.
You remember Champs? This was a beautiful sports bar. Like, it was so well done. Lots of cute people worked there. It was a very happening place, mid-90s. So we were there like on a Thursday, and I had met somebody that I didn't know that well.
Please elaborate.
Like maybe I just met like over a drink. And I had taken him home to my apartment, and he did seem a little dodgy. And like we started like, you know, getting romantic, and he's like, I'm hungry. And I was like, okay. He goes, could you make me a sandwich? And I was like, sure. And I went to make a sandwich, but I was just like, oh, I wonder if he's gonna like rob me or something. So I kept sticking my head in, how are you? Mayo? Would you like a pickle? Like, I was not gonna let him, not that I had anything to steal at that point. I was like 25 years old. Make him the sandwich, he eats it, I think it's weird. We do our thing, he leaves. The next Saturday, I'm at Champs, and I go to pee, and above the urinal is a poster with a police sketch of the guy. And he had been wanted for going around the city, beating up people and robbing them after they took him home. So I escaped death.
Oh my gosh.
New York, the city that never sleeps, with both eyes closed. You just gotta stay alert.
That's insane.
Yeah.
That's a good story,
That's
Carson.
a great story.
Romance isn't dead, and thankfully neither am I.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie, a glass of wine sounds really nice.
How much more do you have to lose?
17 pounds.
You have to lose 17 more pounds.
Training for a fight in the UFC is hard enough, but I've also added the task of dropping a weight class, and I'm having to do all of this while being in the Big Brother house. I have a fight waiting for me and somebody who's gonna wanna try to take my head off. So I have to stay on top of my training, which is multiple times a day.
My God, I've already been doing this 13 minutes.
Yay, see, it's so much better when you have someone to talk to. Noisy?
Sounds like you about to come through the roof. I don't know how Misha does it. She goes from beasting us on competitions to throwing around 80-pound medicine balls. That's like throwing Todrick around.
I would love to beat Misha in this house, okay? But I know, after watching this woman train and the discipline that she has, if we ever took it to the streets, then I would not stand a fighting chance. No pun intended.
If I had that drive, I'd be yoked up.
The whiteboard's actually mostly so I can keep track of my calories. I literally have to count every single calorie that goes into my body. Just eating healthy, your palate actually changes.
Yes.
Like a strawberry will literally taste like the best thing you've ever had.
Right.
Maybe goat cheese. I'm not able to eat the treats that everyone else is eating.
I don't know how Misha can stick to her diet regimen. I can't even get through a veto meeting without wanting a piece of cake.
I just would give anything to eat a bag of peanut M&Ms. Like,
No.
I just want that comfort, you know?
Oh my God. Well, I commend you.
Today's agenda is to get Misha to not use the power of veto. Period.
Leave it the same.
Right. With me and Lamar. And have them not get rid of me.
The question that has been bothering me is why I didn't get put up with you.
Right.
The only reason I didn't get put up with you is to help Todd's game.
Right.
Todd is trying to hang on for as long as he can and use whoever he can use to ultimately win.
Mm-hmm.
Misha and Todrick are unbreakable.
Right. And he needs you.
To help him beat Todrick and Misha.
Right.
Todd knows that, which is why he's trying to align some other people with him.
Mm-hmm.
So I was just thinking, we're not with anyone. We're just waiting to be picked off, pretty much.
Right.
We're free agents out here.
We can do what we want.
Yes. So what if we go to Misha and Todrick and see if they want to do a Final Four with us? And then if that happened, then we could make a deal for them not to vote us out if we won't vote them out. And then Todd would be next, basically.
Right. If they decide to vote to keep me and get rid of Lamar.
Exactly.
It's time to fight, people, and the first step is to convince my arch nemesis, that ouch thorn in my side, Misha, not to use the power of veto.
This is the part where we fight like hell to win.
Mm-hmm.
And make any deals that we can.
This game is not over until it's over. And although I have not won any competitions yet, I am still a winner. I'm gonna make sure that Carson and I exhaust every possibility. We're not going down without a fight.
We're like waiting for them to offer us something. I'm like, we need to go and offer them something.
Let's try everything.
We would be stupid not to do this, right? We have to do this. This is our last chance. We're not gonna just be picked off. We made it this far for a reason. Okay, that's the plan. Can you come in my room in a second? Sure.
In order for our big plan to work, Carson and I have to convince Misha to keep the nominations the same. Once that happens, then it's time to start making some deals.
What's up? Okay, I'm asking you this because I feel like you'll be straight with me. I know that you and Todrick have a final too. I feel like Lamar's a free agent. Mm-hmm. I feel like Todd is in the game now. Yeah. And I think he's planned to win. Well, this is what we're trying to figure out. If you guys have a Final Four with them, and if you don't, can we make some kind of deal with you guys to get a Final Four?
I did tell Lamar that I would bring him to a Final Four. Todd as well.
Well, that's what I would figure.
I mean, so...
But then I couldn't tell because once he didn't put me and Carson up.
I think it was just that if you pulled yourself down, that it would like directly send her home.
Right.
Okay.
Well, at least we know.
At least we know that.
Yeah.
If you already are committed, then we obviously can't get a Final Four.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which we respect that.
Yeah.
Thank you.
But we had to ask.
So let's just leave the slate the same.
So wait, you want me to leave the nominations the same, which means that Carson stays on the block?
Thanks.
All right, guys. Yeah, I think I might be able to do that for you guys.
Okay. So this is what we do. We don't rock the boat now at all. And we stay under the radar because I don't want her to use her power of veto. Okay. Leave it the way it is. Okay. Let's get through this meeting. Okay. And then we'll move on to plan B. Okay. All right. Okay. Good job.
Oh, my God.
Hey friends, it's time for the veto meeting. This is the veto meeting. Carson and Lamar have been nominated for eviction, but I have the power to veto one of the nominations. I have decided not to use the power of veto. I would like to respect the current HOH's nominations and leave them the same. I think this has been a wonderful game, and we'll leave it to the jury to decide. This veto meeting is adjourned. I don't think you could have paid me enough to use this veto. Why? Because Carson is sitting on the block. Now all Todrick and I need to do is cast our votes, and Carson will be heading out that door.
I'm still on the block, but that's like the post defense, and I always took pride in my post defense. So I feel pretty confident that I'll survive one more day. And I promise you won't get me on the block again.
Carson has been saved from the block by the veto 2 times before. Now, Misha just sealed the deal that we can finally take our shot. But let me tell you, expect the unexpected. Carson is very, very persuasive. So much could happen in the next couple of days.
The veto meeting went great, and even though I look fantastic in gold tones, Misha did not use the power of veto on me, and that means that Cynthia remains safe and the 2 of us can spring into action.
That worked out as best as it could.
Very much so.
Now we just have to have a sit down, you, me, and Todrick in our room.
Okay.
And I think we just say, listen, we made a pact to take care of each other in here, so now's your chance.
Right.
To stay in the house, I need to get 2 votes during the eviction. I already have Cynthia's.
Okay.
If I can convince Todrick, I'll have a 2-to-1 majority. And then I'll be in the house for another week.
All right, well, we don't need Nutella.
Up next, Big Brother superfan Jerry O'Connell joins me live to talk all things Celebrity Big Brother. Stay with us. Welcome back to Celebrity Big Brother. Soon, the house guests will vote live to send another celebrity out the front door. But first, I am so happy to be joined by Big Brother superfan Jerry O'Connell. Welcome, Jerry.
Such an honor to be here on the shiny floor, not as an evictee.
Well, we'll see the next season if you want to do this.
Listen, I'm here. Let's make it happen.
You are a self-described uber fan of the show, but how long have you been watching Big Brother?
Well, I've been watching since the beginning, but I take a particular liking to the Celebrity Big Brother because, I mean, I'm not like that famous, but I am
You're pretty
a celebrity.
famous.
I mean,
you are.
I'm a self-described celebrity, and I know half the people in this house.
You're friendly with them.
I've seen every Todrick show. Carson is incredible. I mean, I've met Top Bridget. I've met all of them. And Celebrity Big Brother to me, because now unscripted or reality television is so popular, you know, Cynthia Bailey, these are experts at unscripted television. So it's literally like an all-star game in there.
So I guess the question is, since you are friendly with everyone who has been in this cast, do you think of anyone differently now that you've watched them live 24/7 in the Big Brother house? Or surprising?
You know, I have to say, it's not surprising. I know Todrick very well, and he is an immensely talented person. I've taken my kids to all of his shows. Just look him up on YouTube. Go see any live show if he's touring.
But what do you think of his gameplay?
It's amazing. I feel that Todrick wants to control everything. And, you know, listen, it's been working really well thus far. So don't ask me. I would have been Kirkpatrick in week 2 or whenever that was, which was a shocker. But, you know, I'm someone who doesn't try to control things. I try to let life happen, and then I try to react to what happens. But he's been controlling. It's been working for him, though.
Yes, it has. So what has stood out to you about this season? What are some of the highlights that you just kind of...
I mean, some of the highlights, some of the things I loved when Todrick gave Todd the power of veto. There was so much like pure joy there. I love those moments. And then it was so funny when Todd won HOH last week. He got this bravado. He was like kicking open doors and going to talk to Misha, and it lit a fire under him. And right now, I'm so pleased to see that Cynthia is like really getting into this game and fighting, because it's so funny. Big Brother is like any other, is totally different from any other competition series, because you're living in there, you're isolated, and there's no escape. You know, I'm a D-list actor.
No,
Well,
stop.
listen, I go work on a set, and then I go to a motel, and at least I have that, like, that
private time?
That private time, or I go to a trailer. There's no private time in this house, so
No.
it takes a special kind of personality.
I think they're all shocked at how hard this is compared to any other thing they've done in their life. And they're all winners in their own corners of,
absolutely.
you know, whatever form of entertainment they do.
Listen, I mean, people in there have championship rings. I mean, they are world champions.
He's got 2. Lamar's got 2, and he hasn't won a single competition
Yeah, I'm a little
yet.
worried about him tonight.
Well, what would you say has been like the big move of the season?
Well, obviously last week, Shayna getting, I mean, the shocking thing was Kirkpatrick going so early, because, I mean, if I were, I don't condone gambling, but if you were, you'd say Kirkpatrick is going to win this. He secretly knows how to play this game. But then Shayna, that turn of events, and watching her get voted out, it was like watching someone in quicksand or in a whirlpool. Like there was no escape for her.
Was it fair or unfair, in your opinion, what happened to Shayna? Like, what do you think of how she played and how she got evicted?
I felt it was, there is no fair or unfair in the Big Brother house, first of all. Let's just say that. And the thing I love about Celebrity Big Brother is that, you know, if you listen to the podcast and everything, some of the Big Brother connoisseurs don't like how unpredictable this season is, but that's why it's so incredible. It's unpredictable.
Well, then get out of the kitchen, people.
It's Big Brother. You can't predict it, but I was shocked when Shayna left. That was an incredible turn of events. But listen, it made me tune in this week, and I can't wait to see what happens tonight with Lamar or Carson, both up there.
Well, let's go through. I'm going to go through the names of the people left in the house, and you tell me your impressions of them. All right. Well, let's start with Carson.
He is great. Again, he's stuck to his game plan. He made an alliance early on. He stuck to it. He's surviving, and it's looking like there's a possibility he's going to make it out of tonight, which I would have thought he would have never made it out of.
Cynthia, his best friend in the house.
You know, Cynthia, who I know personally and love, beautiful cover of magazines, you know, the Queen of Empires, Cynthia Bailey Eyewear. I have glasses from her line. I don't think Cynthia's heart was really in it. Again, I think it's a lot to be asked to leave your family and be totally isolated. You can't even FaceTime with people. But tonight, seeing Cynthia jump out of bed and going, this is it, we have to do this.
She woke up.
I know, so now I'm gonna get to see the Cynthia I've been watching for years on Real Housewives.
Misha Cupcake Tate.
You know, Misha is an alpha person. I mean, that's it. And I gotta hand it to her. It's really been working. You know, I mean, it's hilarious. Todd gets the HOH, and Misha immediately kicks open the bathroom door and says, what are we doing? Not what are you doing? Not, hey, Todd, can I talk to you? I mean, just goes right up to Todd and says, you're putting up Carson and you're putting up a pawn, and then says, put up Lamar, he's the pawn. And Lamar is like, what? So,
she's a competitor.
Alpha competitor. I was a little shocked to hear Misha has to lose more weight for her fight. I mean, Misha's worked out more on Big Brother than I've worked out this last decade.
All right,
not a joke.
We've talked about Todrick already. Todd Bridges.
You know, it was really fun to see him win H of H and sort of get his, to hear he's in it, you know? He just seemed like sort of a floater, and he wasn't really in it, and maybe he was playing coy, but he's in it. I mean, to the point where they're talking about possibly putting him up tonight. He's a threat.
And Lamar?
I love Lammy. I mean, I just really, I gotta say, I love Lammy. You know, it's funny watching the show. He is, you know, as he describes, someone who has regrets, and I hate to see someone who has regrets. So I was really pulling for him. I'm really pulling for him in this house. I think it would just be great if he won this whole thing. It would really propel him into a new stage.
Any chance you think he and Chloe will be back together? Kardashian?
I mean, I think he has a better chance of winning Big Brother than that happening according to social media.
All right, the last few seconds, call it now. Who's going to win this, in your opinion?
I would like to see Lamar win it, but that is a real long shot at this point. I mean, I'd like to see Cynthia win it.
Okay.
I'd like to see Cynthia win it.
All right. Well, you heard it here. that Jerry O'Connell said if we do another Celebrity Big Brother, he's going in.
Oh, I'm in. Where do I sign?
All right, stay right there. Up next, Carson and Cynthia get to work. Can they flip the vote? Then it's time for another celebrity to be shown the door. Plus, those still in the game will get some much-needed love from home. Stay with us. Welcome back to Celebrity Big Brother. The power of veto seemed to be Carson's last chance to stay in the game. Or was it?
Big Brother shows the house guests a lot of love when it comes to food and snacks. I can make anything at any time. Stove will turn on. I don't even really cook, but you have to be like MacGyver to work that stove. What am I supposed to do with this electric stove? There's no fire here. You know, you push it, and you turn it. A lot easier than a computer stove. It makes no sense to me. Man, I wish it was a Big Brother chef. Can we get a Big Brother chef in here?
I think that after we get Carson out this week, I'm thinking Todd. Is that terrible? You've just shown like how he can he's the most likely to win.
I've had a great working relationship with Todd, but I have a feeling that if Todd gets power again, he might just come knocking on my door and try to put me on the block. So it might just make sense to target him before he can target me.
You're saying that's the reason why we should vote Todd out is because then he's most likely to win between Cynthia and Lamar.
Do you see a world where that makes sense?
1000% it makes sense to me. He's the person that's like rising up and winning HOHs and almost winning vetoes and stuff.
Yeah, at least think about it, consider it. I know it sucks, so I love Todd.
So we would put Lamar and Todd up if we win. Been quite the day. This experience has just been a lot more difficult than I expected it to be. Come in.
Hi.
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 Come and pay us a little visit.
Okay.
Come see us.
Okay.
You were sad to leave us, and we're the closest people to him, and I just want us to make you feel better.
Hello, party people.
Hi. We have an interesting last-ditch offer for you.
Okay.
That can help your end game. Because I've told you from the beginning we would love to see you win this. And I know you guys are going to go to the end.
You think so?
Very obvious, yes. We believe that wholeheartedly. I would love to stay a little bit longer, and I know that's not going to mesh with Misha, and we respect your relationship 1000%.
Yeah.
But when we had our little side deal in the beginning, and I was like, we need to look out for each other.
Yeah.
Now would be the time.
Okay.
So if you could vote to keep me here at the eviction, that would be amazing.
Yeah.
And we would definitely guarantee you our votes on the jury.
At the end.
If there was a world where we were gonna flip the vote and keep you here instead of Lamar, I don't know. At this point, I'm like sitting over here being like, what am I gonna do when they're gone?
At this point, we're less dangerous than they are. And those two are now like gunning for you.
On the game level, you're the scariest person to sit next to.
I'm really not that bad.
Carson?
I won one thing.
Desperate times call for desperate measures, honey, and clearly Carson and Cynthia are clutching at straws. But I could definitely use 2 solid votes in the end of this game.
Just do the math. You guys are most likely gonna win the remaining HOHs. You will be in control, and you're gonna be in the final 2.
And I'm definitely not gonna make this decision completely on my own, so I gotta go talk to my girl Misha and just see what she thinks.
We're just going on the record saying we're supporting you.
We're going like
We're just
Cirque du Soleil makeup, huh?
Yeah. Because why not?
Why not?
Carson and Cynthia pulled me into their room to talk to me about possibly giving them my vote.
What was their proposal, though? Was there a proposal or just an ask?
It was more of an ask than a proposal.
I could definitely use 2 jury votes at the end of this game, especially if Shayna makes good on her parting shot to spoil the jury for me.
Don't worry, Todrick. I'll get the jury to vote against you.
Don't be too hard on me now. But maybe there's a way I can wrap this, like, not that great pitch into a pretty bow and sell it to Misha, and maybe she'll buy it.
He was like, we're not gonna win this game. We already know it. I don't know. There's a part of me that's like considering it. I think we'd have a better chance of taking Todd out with Carson here on our team. If Todd wins, I don't think there are any agreements that he would like actually stick to at this point.
Todrick's making a valid point. Todd is a bit of a late bloomer, but he's definitely posed himself as a real threat. However, Carson's got to go first. I just really hope Todrick isn't considering this deal, but ultimately it's Todrick's vote that will decide who leaves the house.
Do you think there's even a world where we should even consider this?
You know that if we keep Carson, I mean, it's just such a big threat.
I know. All I have to do is change my vote, and then he would stay.
We're definitely playing with fire.
I really wish I knew what I think is the best.
When we return, Carson or Lamar, who is headed home? Stay with us. Welcome back to Celebrity Big Brother. It is Carson's 3rd time on the block, Lamar's first. But for one of them, tonight will be their last. Let's head to the living room and talk with the 2 nominees. Hello, house guests.
Hi.
Well, everyone, it is time for the live vote and the eviction. Carson, Lamar, in just moments, your housemates will cast their votes to evict on live television. But before they do, you each have a final chance to sway their votes with one brief statement. Carson, you're first.
Okay, I don't know how brief this is gonna be, but I'll try. First of all, thank you to everybody. I have learned so much from each and every one of you in here. I've learned to be a fighter. I've learned to be scrappy. It has been super fun. Thank you for always nominating me, which probably no one's ever said. But I'm taking it as a compliment.
It is.
That I am that much of a force to be reckoned with. Thank you. And I have played this game just being myself. And you can vote for me if you like that, and you can not vote for me if you don't, but I'm probably not gonna change being myself. So, and I could never campaign against my little Lammy, so take it away.
Thank you, Carson.
Thank you.
Okay, Lamar, you have the floor.
I just wanted to say hi to one of the most beautiful women in the world, my daughter Destiny Odom, and the most loyalist son in the world, LJ Odom. And my grandmother told me people come into your life for a reason, a season, a lifetime. Hopefully everyone here in the cast, it'll be a lifetime.
Nice. Thank you, Lamar. Thank you both. All right, everyone, it is time for the live voting to begin. Todd, as the current head of household, you are not allowed to vote. Neither are the 2 nominees. One at a time, the rest of you will enter the diary room and cast your vote to evict. Misha, you're up first. Please go to the diary room. Misha has been waiting for this moment all season long. Is this the night she finally gets to say, bye, Carson? Hi, Misha.
Hi, Julie.
Please cast your vote to evict.
I vote to evict the lovely Carson.
Thank you.
Hi, Mom, Dad, Johnny, and Maya Daxton. I love you.
Cynthia and Carson have had a final 2 deal since day 1. She should vote to keep her friend in the game. Hello, Cynthia.
Hi, Julie.
Please cast your vote to evict.
I vote to evict Lamar, sadly. Hi, Mike, Noel, Kayla, Ashley. I love you guys.
Thank you, Cynthia.
You're welcome.
Todrick was offered a last-minute deal from Carson and Cynthia. Was it too good to pass up? Hello, Todrick.
Hello, Julie.
Please cast your vote to evict.
This is the most difficult vote I've done all season, but Carson, I vote to evict you, you lovely, fabulous human. Love you, Mom, Dad, Shayston, Andre, Jessica, Cam. Mwah.
Thank you. All of the votes are in, and with 2 votes to evict Carson, Carson will leave the Big Brother house tonight. When we return, we'll give the news to the house guests. Stay with us. Welcome back to Celebrity Big Brother. The house guests have just finished voting to evict either Carson or Lamar, and with 2 votes to evict Carson, Carson will leave the house tonight. Let's head back into the living room and give the news to the house guests. House guests, all the votes are in. When I reveal the vote, the evicted house guest will have just a few moments to say goodbye, gather his belongings, and walk out the front door. By a vote of 2 to 1, Carson, you are evicted from the Big Brother house.
I love you so much. You're such a grand person. Love you so much. Thank you for everything. Lammy, I'll see you at the beach.
Palm Springs.
I love you.
All right.
Thank you so much. Bye. Love you too. Bye.
Thank you.
All right,
Thank
don't
you for
forget,
everything,
there's some
Carson.
meatloaf in the oven.
Yes.
We will not forget.
And
Thank you, Carson.
keep it classy.
Love you.
And, oh, thank you.
Thank you, Carson.
And Cynthia, don't eat the cake.
Bye, Carson.
Love you, Carson. Carson!
Oh my gosh, there's people out here.
New faces.
You look gorgeous.
You look gorgeous.
I'm traumatized. Rush me to a Neiman.
Okay.
Oh,
I know.
he's a
Nobody else got
sensational
that.
human.
Favorite people,
Nobody else got that response leaving.
right? Or hit you rolling
Exactly.
up.
I tried to give him a little special send away with the confetti.
That was one of the like sad, like yeah, one of the hardest ones. That I really like. I love Carson.
I know, that was the hardest one.
What's up, girl? What's up, girl?
Good.
Where's Murray?
Carson.
Is Murray here?
Murray is here, our stage
Okay.
manager. You know everyone in the business.
I go everywhere with Murray.
Carson, I know they gave you a heads up that you were going, but
Yes.
it's still not fun to get evicted. How are you feeling right now?
It's so many emotions, honestly. I mean, I made so many great friends in the house, and it's such a weird, peculiar experience because that house becomes your world. Like, you have no email, you have no contact to friends and family, so you become very, very invested, which is diabolical because then you have to get rid of people, which is usually really terrible. So it's a lot of emotions.
Earlier today, I saw you and Cynthia trying to get Todrick to vote to save you.
Yes, yes.
And you couldn't convince him.
No.
Why not? And how does it feel that you couldn't convince him?
You know, we had a little deal in the very, very beginning of the show saying, listen, I think we should look out for each other. And his bond with Misha is just so strong that there was no changing his mind, unfortunately. But
can we take a little trip down memory lane in the house?
I would love it. Yeah, let's do.
Okay, Monday night, the eviction night.
Yes, that was terrible. That was the worst night.
Okay, I want to hear, why do you say it was the worst night?
Just because, you know, Shayna had to leave because we had felt so betrayed that she was playing both sides.
But let's talk about that.
Yeah.
So on your HOH watch, you finally had a chance to get rid of Misha, who
I know.
you knew had been gunning for you
Absolutely.
from the get-go.
Absolutely.
And ultimately, you chose to believe Todrick and Misha's words and go with them over Shayna Mogler's actions.
Mm-hmm.
She saved you from the block.
Mm-hmm.
Why did you believe words over action?
We really, you know, trusted Misha. I think she has always played this game with so much integrity that when they pulled us aside and just said, listen, this is a person who's been playing both sides this entire time and staying under the radar, we just thought that was the way to go to, you know, deal with the devil that you know versus somebody that we thought we couldn't trust.
Did you ever consider, you know what, we'll deal with Shayna later?
We should have. That would have absolutely been the smarter way to go.
So you do regret not getting rid of Misha?
Yeah, yeah.
When did you put it all together in your head and have that regret?
I think probably today.
When you knew you couldn't flip Todrick to?
I think even before that. I think Todd and Lamar started saying, gosh, now we have to get rid of Misha. And then the little like ding, ding, ding was like, we should have gotten rid of Misha when we could have gotten rid of Misha, but they were in such an alliance with her.
Did you get big brothered? Did you get big brothered?
Did I get big brothered by Misha and Todrick?
Yeah.
I don't know. I hope not. Because I thought their story seemed to add up.
Okay, and if you go home and watch everything and you feel like you got big brothered, would you say, well, that's the game, or are you gonna be mad?
I'm gonna be a little of both, probably.
Well, you did play very hard.
Thank you.
Your social game
Thank
is the
you.
best.
Thank you.
And you won a veto when it was crucial. 'Cause
I
you
did.
Saved yourself. And you won HOH when it was crucial to have power.
I did.
Did you surprise yourself how well you did at this game up until this now?
I did. You know, I was so impressed by Misha's preparation that she knew so much about the game and was like training for a fight and like working out and eating healthy and constantly wearing leggings that I didn't think I was going to be able to hold up to that. And I learned a little bit more and more about the competition every week. And I'm still not an expert, but maybe there'll be an All-Stars and I can come back.
You are welcome. In my opinion, you are welcome anytime. I mean, your diary room sessions, you are definitely America's funniest house guest.
Thank you so much.
Go ahead.
Is there a prize for that?
Well, sorry.
Uh-oh.
You never know.
You never know.
How about we listen to your goodbye messages?
Oh, yeah, I would love to see those.
Carson, I had a great time getting to know you. You taught me a lot, and I can't wait to hang out in Palm Springs with you.
Carson, you are quite an amazing man. I am sad to see you leave. We will miss your baking and your cooking, but thank you so much for playing a fair, noble game, and I look forward to continuing this friendship outside of the Big Brother house.
Carson, my dear friend, I love you so much. You are a class act. I'm so happy that we were both here to represent the LGBTQ+ community, and we did a great job, if I do say so myself, and consider this the highest compliment that we had to get you out of the house. You were a huge threat, but also a huge phosphorescent light in the house, and you will be missed. Love you, Carson. Mwah.
Oh gosh, Carson, I hate to see you leave. I had such a good time with you. You made my time here so much fun, and it was so nice meeting you, and I will see you on the outside, buddy.
Carson, Carson, Carson. I don't even know where to start. I don't know if you know how amazing you are and how much of an impact that you have on other people, but I am forever changed. I absolutely love you. You will never get rid of me. I cannot wait to see your face when I walk out of this house.
Those were great.
Final thoughts?
I will be out there. I'll get a drive on so I can come pick up Cynthia if she gets voted out, but I hope she can go all the way. I really wish everybody in the house the best, and I hope they can keep playing a great game. I'm going to be watching.
Well, you're also going to be back here Wednesday night, February 23rd, when you get a vote.
I know.
You get a say on who gets to win.
I guess I better start watching.
Oh, you have a lot of catching up to do, my friend.
I feel like I do.
Stay right there.
I will.
Up next, as finale night fast approaches, it is time to give the final 5 some much-needed love with video messages from their friends and family. Stay with us. Welcome back to Celebrity Big Brother. They have been locked away inside the house for nearly a month. And while some have received letters from home in their HOH baskets, others have not heard from their loved ones. Time to change that. Hello once again, house guests. How's everyone doing right now?
Doing fine. Thank you.
Now, Lamar, last week, I told you who was playing in the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Do you want to know who won?
Yes.
All right, well, let me tell you, it was a very exciting game, and it came down to the wire. With less than a minute and a half left on the clock, and with Cincinnati leading 20-16, Rams quarterback Matt Stafford connected with Cooper Kupp for a game-winning touchdown. Final score, Rams 23, Bengals 20.
Go LA.
Yeah! And I want to say congratulations to all of you for making it to the final 5. Well done, house guests. Well done. You have all been in the house for 24 days now, and I'm kind of curious to hear what you've been missing the most from home. Misha, let's start with you.
Oh my gosh, Julie, you make me emotional. I miss my 1.5-year-old son and my 3.5-year-old daughter like crazy, and my fiance, of course, and my family and friends. Yes.
Todd, what do you miss?
I miss my kids, my mom, my brother, and my sister a lot. And my dog and my cat.
Aw. Lamar, what are you missing?
My children, Destiny and Lamar, and my management team, SGMT. We all we got.
Nice. Cynthia, how about you?
I miss my husband, Mike. I love you, Mike. My daughters, Noelle, Kayla, Ashley, my friends, my family, my mom, everybody. I miss everyone.
Todrick, who or what are you missing?
I'm missing my friends, my dancers. They're in rehearsal for my tour right now, and I can't be there. And also my cats, Regina, George, Caddy, Fetch, and Glenn Coco. I miss them so much, Julie. You have no idea.
Well, I can tell all of you that your friends and family have definitely been missing all of you. And we have a little surprise for everyone. Who wants to see some messages from home?
I do.
All right, take a look.
Hey, Todd! Todd, it's Mom, and I'm right behind you, darling. Keep up the good work.
Hey, Dad. Cody Swinton and I've been watching the show. We love it so much. We're supporting. We love you. Good luck.
We love you, Dad. Mojo and Yoko can't wait for you to come home, and frankly, I can't either. Love you so much.
Hey, love you, Todd. Keep up the good work. I'm praying for you, and you got this.
Yes, supporting you, man. I love you. I miss you. I miss all our talks every day and our text messages. Keep doing it, brother. Love you.
Hang in there.
Hang in there. All right.
Hello, Todrick. How are you? Oh my God. You are doing such an amazing job on this show. I mean, it is a challenge and a half. It is really challenging, but you are holding up to the task, I'm telling you. I just want you to know how proud I am of you. You are doing such a great job, and I just want you to hang in there and know that we're all cheering for you. I love you, Todrick.
Hey, baby. It's your man. I miss you so much. And obviously, you know, I love you, and that has grown deeper since you've been inside. Kayla, Noelle, Ashley, everybody's doing great as well. They all love you and send you the best of luck and all their love. I'm sorry to miss you for Valentine's Day and I guess possibly for your birthday, but of course we got a lifetime together, so we'll have plenty of time to celebrate all that and much, much more. Keep going, baby. Win it all right?
Hey, what's up, Lamar? I hope you're hanging in there, big brother. Take your time, have a good time, try to last until it's over. Remember, Queens loves you, and Artie Cox says what's up. And if you win, he's gonna start you and cook you some food. So you can do it.
All right, hi, Mom.
Hi, Mom.
Hi. Say, I miss you, Mommy.
I miss you, Mommy.
How much do you miss Mommy?
Da.
How much do you miss Mommy? Amaya, how much do you miss Mommy? That much? Yeah, we've been good, getting a lot of stuff done around here.
I love you, Mommy, and I miss you.
We love you so much. And then they're gonna say goodbye. Say goodbye, Mommy.
Bye, Mama.
I love you, Mama.
I love Mommy.
Yeah.
I love Mama.
We can't wait for you to get home. Love you, babe.
Oh my God! Thank you for that.
Misha,
Thank you.
how does it feel to see Johnny and your kids?
It's so good. It's the best thing since I've been in here. I love them and I miss them so much.
You have a
Thank
beautiful
you.
family.
Thank you. Thank you so much for that. No idea how much that means.
Cynthia, how about for you? What does it mean to hear from your husband?
Everything. You have no idea how it is in his house, Julie. Like, we only have each other, so just to see Mike's face and his encouraging words, and he's still alive on the outside, like it is unbelievable. Thank you guys so much for letting that happen. Thank you.
Lamar, I saw you laughing. What did you think of your message from Meta?
That's my brother. We've been battling against each other or with each other since 12 years old, and he means a lot to me.
Queens, that's all I have to say.
That's a fact.
Todrick, how about you seeing a message from your mom?
I love my mom so much, and we've had a very, very difficult relationship because I'm a crazy child, but that means a lot to me. And my mom doesn't know how to work technology at all, so the fact that she could even send that video to you guys, made my day. Thank you guys so much for making that happen.
And Todd, what a great family. How are you feeling right now?
I think I need that. I really need that, so it's cool.
Yeah.
Nice. Nice. Well, I am so glad that you all enjoyed those messages. We enjoyed watching them as well and getting to know each of you a little bit more through your family and loved ones. Have a great night, house guests.
Thank you so much, Julie. Thank you.
Thank you.
When we return, details on how to vote for America's favorite house guest. The winner will receive $25,000 on finale night. Stay with us.
I was trying so hard not to cry so I could see them. I was trying not to blink or rub my eyes. I'm like, I don't want to miss this.
I know, your family's so beautiful. You show your little kids. You sound just like,
Welcome back to Celebrity Big Brother. This coming Wednesday, all evicted house guests will gather to cast their votes for whom they want to see win Celebrity Big Brother. But the $250,000 grand prize isn't the only cash up for grabs on finale night. You at home can cast your vote for America's favorite house guest. Here's how to vote.
It's time for America's vote. The Celebrity Big Brother house guests have fought hard. They've laughed, cried, and played their hearts out. And now you get to award your favorite celebrity house guest $25,000 in cash. The winner of this special prize will be announced during the live season finale of Celebrity Big Brother on Wednesday, February 23rd. To pick which player you want to win $25,000, text the house guest's name to 21523 and vote now. Message and data rates may apply. Maximum 1 vote per device per day. Votes will be accepted until February 23rd, 2022 at 9 a.m. Pacific Time.
We are down to the final days of Celebrity Big Brother, and what an action-packed road to the finale it will be. Tune in tomorrow night as the final 5 makes their way to the end. It is an episode filled with never-before-seen moments from this season. Then on Sunday, find out who wins head of household and who he or she nominates for eviction. Then on Monday, it is a special action-packed 2-hour live double eviction episode. You don't want to miss when the final 5 becomes the final 4, which then becomes the final 3. And the house guests have no idea this is happening Monday night. Then on Wednesday, February 23rd, the season comes to an end as the final head of household is crowned and the final eviction takes place, determining which 2 house guests will face the jury. Who will walk out of the house with the $250,000 grand prize? Find out Wednesday. And if you want to see the celebrities 24 hours a day, stream the live feeds right now at ParamountPlus.com/CBBLF. For now, let's eavesdrop on the final 5. From outside the Big Brother house, I'm Julie Chen Moonves. Love one another. Good night.
Send my. No, you send him $100.
They just gonna force, but I'm gonna send it.
Oh yeah, you gonna send it. You don't send it, I may have to send someone to visit you, okay? To do that. I don't want to send somebody to come break your legs, okay? I don't want to do that, okay? Listen, man.
Why Spanish accent?
Good, that's it. I want to tell you, man. You pay the money or we break her legs. You tell us what you want. Each time you don't pay, each month we break an arm, a leg, a finger, a.
We have to stay in our